There is only one colour better than grey. It is versatile and you can wear it any day. I would wear it even though I wore it yesterday. You see, I love it so much that I would wear it on a date. You can call me a G-O-T-H. But no, I will never put a raisin in my veins. And I will never fly to the USA to watch Marilyn Manson at the VMAs. But something like a goth, I take pleasure in my pain. Black's the colour that expresses every second of my strain. You see, when stress is on my brain, there's nothing more refreshing than a pretty black girl to come and brighten up my day. You see, I love the colour black, and I wear it a lot. The pretty black girls, they notice, but so do the cops. So even when I just want to pop to the shops, there's a very big chance that I'm going to get stopped. But even when I don't wear black, I get stopped. Maybe it's because I'm black, we're going to get in, maybe not. I say forget the police, they're just doing the job. Because like one of my own black boys, I could get shot. And you might have to ask who is doing all the killing. Because chances are he'll be in some rap video, singing. I bust my nine. Down in the streets crying. If he goes down, let's just say he does time, he'll wear it as a badge of honor. That's a couple more stripes, and because of all of this, now the stereotype of a young black boy is synonymous with crime.
Yes, sir.
That's why it's hard to get a job. Because now they think I'm going to rob from the till. Lie, cheat, murder, and steal. Plus when I want to catch the train, when I roll on, the white lady's handbags go to their armpits. Like roll on. Hold on. If I had the chance, would I change to exchange being black for any other race? No. No way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Take a look into my trousers and you'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean when you join me for tea and the main course ain't oven chips and beans. More time curry goat, rice and peas, eating dumplings with my hands and getting gravy on my sleeves. Oh, yeah. When I go to Kenneth's house, usually I eat something that they call shimmer, and it's white like cream. At Chike's house, jollof rice is the treat. Oh, yeah. Chilling with Independence yesterday. At Chike's house, jollof rice is the treat. Chilling with Jerome, oxtail is what we're going to eat. And I could show you the recipe for macaroni cheese, but I don't know how he built the pyramids, young G's. In Egypt, there's some unsolved mysteries. But look what we've achieved within the past century. We've got black presidents, think tanks and MPs, black PCs and holders of OBEs. In athletics, we get WRs and PBs. And although we don't just run tracks and make beats, we've got music geniuses like Nina Simone, Quincy Jones and James Brown made the country. Jimi Hendrix, Ray Charles, and more recently, Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. But now I wonder, how have all that we achieve, why black peeps still have such a low self-esteem? And don't look at me as though I'm crazy, because if you've seen MTV, you'll see what I mean. We got these big black blokes in rap videos with no black girls, just Latinos. And light-skinned girls, because the dark-skinned queens get left in the dark because they don't want to see a dark-skinned lady on the screen if she ain't burnt it with a perm, or wrapped it in a sheet, or a shortcut, or attacked it with a weave. You see, the media, they attack a they attack a woolly head. They're like wolf to the sheep. And everybody wants to be on the TV. That's why you get a shortcut, like Rihanna, please believe. That I'm not trying to say you'll follow fashion or a sheep, just that we are all affected by the things that we see.
Black girl. I'm not slow.
Listen, it's not just girls that are trapped by the world. Male blacks are trapped by the red dacks. In fact, there's a story behind all of that. Way, way back. Back when blacks was slaves. Back when Adibola would have had to get his name changed. Probably to something like Andrew or Dave. They'd already found a way to regulate. If you was dark-skinned, or a carrier of African traits, with a picky head and big red lips on your face, you'd have to work hard in the fields all day with very little rest and even less pay. But if you was light-skinned, or mixed race with light brown eyes and your hair had waves, your white ancestry they would appreciate and you could work in the house or the shade. They chose to separate us, like females in the mosque when they pray. But this weren't about gender, religion or faith. This was about men losing limbs because of hate. This was about men trying to hide from the K and the K and the K, white capes, intimidate, burning stakes in the ground, and all this because we were brown?
Willie Lynch.
No big pimping, there was big lynching in the town. You would see young black boys hanging around, and I don't mean around the street corner like now with our black bandanas on our trousers down. Now, we hang from basketball hoops, six-figure deals, slip heels and Nike boots. But way back then, we used to hang from the noose in the trees called the blood grape juice. Billie Holiday, she wrote a song called Strange Fruits. As the red wine dripped on the roots and the leaves, we weren't monkeys, but we swung through the trees, not a Jesus piece, but a rope. And at times it seemed as though Jesus was our only hope, because we never received much peace from white blokes. But here comes Jesus, the great white hope, offering peace for submission to the yoke that trapped us and packed us up in a boat as we slowly approached the edge of the coast. One of the 180 degrees in the triangle, Africa, America, Europe and back again, slaves, niggers, coons, they were packing them to make another dollar for the rich and the affluent. Pound, beaten, pound, they were pounding them to make another pound for the queen and the government. Slap, strip, whip him in the back again. Who gives a fuck, he's only an African. Cotton picking, spear chucking, whip ducking, motherfucking 1/3 of a human, do the math again. And if you've got time, calculate how long it's going to take for an entire race to outgrow the symptoms of Stockholm Syndrome.
Talk about it.
And stop being like dogs to the bone. Because the bone is cold, white and dry. Get spiritual. You won't need the bones to survive. And I ain't talking about church and the mosque, because we got to learn to think outside of the black box. I'm just saying that there's more to life than the material things, what you can touch and feel. Because it seems to me that although we're free, chains remain. The legacy of slavery. See, from before they used to rob us, blatantly. But now, they take what's ours subliminally. And all the P's that you earn working hard when you work go right back to the bone collector in his hearse. Reverse. Let me make it clear what I'm saying. Because it's not about going out white man slaying. Nobody queued up in a line one day like you do for a rave, waiting to get in so they could choose dark skin or choose light skin, choose to be a lighty or a brownings. Nobody thought, let me try and be a Shaolin, Shogun, African warrior or Viking. And there is nothing wrong with you choosing to be with somebody who's got a different colour skin. So please don't feel as though you are losing your blackness because of who you fell in love with. And that's why I can't understand racists. Because there's no point anybody hating anybody based solely on the colour of the skin, because the body's just a shell that the soul lies in. So now, as I lie down, contemplating the plight of my people, I can just imagine the British troops being removed from Baghdad, and a world where a man with a black dad stands as the leader of the land where the Ku Klux Klan for so many years had oppressed a black man. Imagine that. And imagine hearing Trevor McDonald say, good evening to you, ladies and gents. I interrupt the X Factor finals because I have to present an emergency news broadcast I've been sent to inform you that Africa is no longer in debt. That Michael Jackson's skin has now turned brown again. And that Stephen Lawrence's killers will be locked up in the pen for as long as 2 cold-blooded killers can spend. And news just in, the bongs of Big Ben will be replaced by a still band regiment. And the GMT is now the TATBM, the time according to black men. So the news at 12:30 is a brand new news at 10. And the police are looking for some brand new men that can empathise with the young guys doing crimes. Maybe they can get them to put down the nines, put down the knives, and put down the lives that lead to the jailhouse and more mums crying. I'm James Messiah.